Good morning and welcome back to day 340 of our 365 days of Bible study. We are continuing to look at those bits of the gospel that are unique to St. Luke. And today we are looking at Luke chapter 23, verses 36 to 43. This is the crucified criminal being promised paradise. The soldiers also mocked Jesus as they approached him, offering him vinegar and saying, "If you really are the King of the Jews, then save yourself." There was also a notice pinned over him, "This is the King of the Jews." One of the criminals who had been hanged by him was blaspheming at him. "So, you're the Christ, are you? Save yourself and us." But the other one gave him a rebuke. "Aren't you afraid of God? Because you have received the same sentence as he has. We deserved this punishment, that this man hasn't done anything wrong." And he added, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus said to him, "Listen to what I'm telling you. Today you will be with me in paradise." The story about the dialogue between Jesus and the two criminals who were crucified at the same time is quite unique to St. Luke. Admittedly, other Gospels do mention the criminals, but the conversation between them is known to us only through Luke. One criminal, angry about his fate, is blaspheming and probably blaming everyone but himself. And he includes Jesus in his angry reaction to his fate. The other one had already reconciled himself to his fate and admitted he was guilty. As death approached, his near-death experience gave him a vision that had not been visible to him before. He asks Jesus to remember him when he comes into his kingdom, and Jesus grants his request. The way Jesus replies to him is interesting. Most of us take it to mean just that Jesus will see him in heaven shortly. But Jewish beliefs about the afterlife were very muddled and confused at this time. Jesus uses the word paradise, a word of Persian origin, meaning a park or a garden. The Jewish scholars who first translated the Old Testament into Greek had used this word to translate the Garden of Eden, the paradise. Many Jews at this time believed that the day of God was not far off, the day when God would restore his faithful people to the primal bliss of Eden. And paradise for them had become the name of the home of the righteous, who were to be blessed by God in this way. This was not at first believed to be a heavenly home, but a new Garden of Eden on earth. Christians, of course, had other ideas, expecting judgment soon after death, and the souls of those saved by God would go immediately to heaven. Luke wanted his readers to know that sinners definitely qualified to be blessed by God, so long as they were honest about themselves and admitted their guilt and their sorrow for it. As we draw near to the end of Luke tomorrow, we come to that uniquely Lucan story about a husband and a wife who meet the risen Lord. I'll see you tomorrow.